Hi friends, this is Bear and welcome to Aussie Bear Budgets, and welcome to a little bit of a sit and talk, not a walk and talk this time, but a sit and talk. I am waiting for my bus home. I have spent the day with my son, which was awesome. So now I'm just at the bus stop. I'm about half an hour early. But I turn up early to the opening of an envelope, so this is not an issue. But so I've got a little bit of time to fill, and while I wait for my bus. I had an awesome time at my son's place, as I always do. It's always so restful. Basically, we just, watch movies or watch TV series or stuff like that. Pardon me. So he actually got me started on a new TV series called Yellow Jackets. I don't know if any of you watch it. I had not heard of it before, but apparently it's a show that he loves, and so he has introduced me to it. Just give me a second. Yeah, so he's introduced me to it now. He said there's 3 seasons so far, and they're making the 4th. And so we watched 4 episodes today of the first season, and it's awesome. It's awesome. It's genred as a horror, and I would call it more of a thriller, what we've seen so far, but I don't quite... we haven't got far enough into it really to determine, whether it actually might be a horror. So the premise of it is that this championship soccer team called the Yellow Jackets are on a plane to the Nationals, and the plane crashes in the wilderness. In a forest. It turns out the forest, they're on their way to Seattle, but the plane crashes in a forest near Ontario in Canada, and so they're waiting to be found. But they, according to the plot or the synopsis of the series, they don't get found for 19 months. That's it, over a year and a half. So hold on. Yeah, so they're in this forest for over a year and a half. So basically, where we're up to in episode 4, at the end of episode 4, is that they've been there for a few days, and they're starting to realise that maybe they're not going to get rescued. But the story switches between, because this plane crash happened in 1996, and it switches between the happenings of 1996 and the happenings of today, which is 25 years later, and them dealing with the aftermath of this plane crash and the things that happened during the time that they were waiting to be rescued. So very intriguing. I mean, there's some weird stuff happening already, which is understandable, but I don't know if any of you have seen this show, but let me know if you have in the comments. But so far it's really good, so I'm looking forward to when we can watch some more of it. So my son is actually coming out to our place next week, so we might be able to watch some more of it on Netflix, and then I will be going back to his place, but probably not until the end of July, because I'm going away for about a week in the middle of July. So so that's what we watched. For lunch he cooked a piece of crumb chicken each and some sautéed baby potatoes and vegetables, and it was all so good. It was so good. It was very yummy. And then for breakfast, like when I got to his place this morning, he was making himself breakfast. He was making himself a ham, egg, cheese, salad and sun-dried tomato wrap. So he made me one as well. And oh my gosh, that was so good. He's become a really good cook. And so that was really good. I got fed well. So when I get home, normally tonight is my night to cook, but I've already sent my daughter a text message and told her to pick herself something up for dinner because I'm not cooking tonight. So on the way back from his place, I got some KFC, and I'm just going to heat that up for my dinner tonight because I don't want to cook. I've been out all day, I don't want to cook. So that's where we're at. So hold on a minute. I don't like talking when there's people walking past. I feel funny talking and people are walking past. This guy's on the phone. That guy that just walked past, he's on the phone. It's the third time he's walked past me and he's still on the phone. So yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of traffic, but there usually is at this time of the day because this is the time that school gets out. And the bus that I'm waiting for is a school bus. It's the school bus that takes the kids home. So any of the kids that live out where I live but go to school here in this town, like I say, 40 minutes away. So the bus that I catch in the afternoon and in the morning is the bus that takes them to and from school. So it's a school bus and it's usually pretty loud and can get a bit rowdy at times, and depending on the bus driver, it depends on how under control these kids are kept. But there was very few kids on the bus this morning when I was coming in, which was good, so it didn't get too loud. And this is the last week before the kids are on holidays from school for 2 weeks. So there may be camps on or stuff like that, which often happens in the last week. So that may be why there's not so many kids. I don't know how many kids will be on the bus this afternoon. Hopefully not too many, and hopefully not too loud. So, but that's why there's so much traffic. So I don't know what time it is. It's probably getting on toward about 20 to 4 in the afternoon. The bus gets here to this bus stop at about 10 to 4. And then gets up, leaves the station at about 5 minutes to 4 and gets back out home at about 25 to 5 if it's on time, if there's not too many delays. So much traffic. It's very loud here. It's nice and cool today. When I came to my son's place, I was rugged up like an Eskimo because it was so cold. So I had 2 cardigans on over my t-shirt, and I had my big jacket on, and I had a scarf on, and I had gloves on. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks because it was so cold. I don't have my big jacket on at the moment because it's not quite as cold, but it only got up to 12 degrees today. So but it's nice. It's not windy. I hate it when it's windy. And you can see up here, like, there's clear skies. You can see by that tree just there that all the trees have dropped their leaves, and so it is definitely winter, and to be expected. It's supposed to get down to -1 overnight, so that will be a put the electric blanket on high and throw on a couple of cats night for sleeping. And tomorrow I have a free day. I'm going to be filming some videos tomorrow. And Saturday I'm doing volunteer work at our second-hand store. So I've still got a busy few days coming up. And then, like I said, in the middle of July, I'm going to Sydney for a week to house/pet sit for my son and his wife while they go up to Queensland to perform a wedding. So, yeah, that's what I've got going on. But I'm going to, when I go away to Sydney, I'm going to batch film some stuff so that I can still upload every day while I'm away. Hopefully my normal content, or very close to it. Like, obviously I won't be taking all of my stuff to Sydney, but while I am down in Sydney I want to film some stuff as well, because I want to like, they've got a big dog. It's a Mastiff cross. I'm not sure what it's crossed with, but he's such a big sook, but he's a huge dog, and I want to take him for walks each day that I'm up there. So I thought I might film while I go for these walks with Kaiser and show you around the area where my son lives, just as something a little different. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to do some filming while I'm down there, but probably not budgeting stuff. I want to batch film some budgeting videos to go up while I'm away. So, but I'm only away for, I think it's 6 days I'll be away, so almost a week. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, well I might end it here because my bus will be here soon and there's not much else to talk about, but I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless, even though you're kind of just seeing a whole lot of traffic. So please like, subscribe, comment and share, and hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my next video. And in the meantime, take care, God bless, and I love you. Bye bye.